In the mid-20th century, a solitary figure embarked on a transformative odyssey into the unfathomable depths of human consciousness, pushing the boundaries of perception and understanding. This extraordinary journey belongs to none other than Aldous Huxley, the venerable British author and philosopher, whose life's work transcends time and space. He once said, "An intellectual is a person who has discovered something more interesting than sex." Welcome to More Than a Label. This video is dedicated to the life and life philosophy of Aldous Huxley. Stay tuned to learn more about this prolific 20th century philosopher and visionary. Aldous Leonard Huxley, the maverick wordsmith of the 20th century, whose life unfolded like a kaleidoscope of literary brilliance, philosophical musings, and a quest for spirituality in the most unconventional places. Born into the Huxley dynasty on July 26, 1894, in the idyllic Godalming, Surrey, England, Aldous Huxley was the third son of Leonard Huxley, a distinguished writer and schoolmaster, and Julia Arnold. He comes from a lineage connected to literary luminaries like poet Matthew Arnold. His unique name, Aldous, was inspired by a character in one of his aunt's novels. Raised in a household that was practically an intellectual powerhouse, his grandfather, Thomas Henry Huxley, famously known as Darwin's Bulldog, and his brother Julian and half-brother Andrew making waves in the world of biology, young Aldous found himself in the midst of contemplations on the strangeness of life from an early age. His early education unfolded in the corridors of his father's botanical laboratory, a fertile ground for nurturing his curiosity and foreshadowing his future interest in the medical qualities of plants, especially those with psychedelic compounds. However, tragedy struck when his mother, Julia, succumbed to illness in 1908 when Aldous was just 14, casting a shadow over his adolescence. A period of affliction followed when he contracted keratitis punctata in 1911, rendering him practically blind for 2 to 3 years and dashing his dreams of a medical career. Aldous, unfazed by his setback, ventured into the hallowed halls of Oxford, enrolling at Balliol College in October 1913 to explore the depths of English literature. While his eyesight partially improved, a career in medicine no longer lay in his path. His brother Julian viewed this turn of events as a fortunate twist of fate, liberating Aldous to pursue the vast expanse of universal knowledge. After a brief time at Eton College, where he tried his hand at teaching French and earned a reputation for linguistic excellence, but struggled with classroom management, Aldous found himself working at Brunner and Mond, a chemical plant in northeast England during the 1920s. This unexpected detour provided him with insights into an ordered universe in a world of planless incoherence, shaping the foundations of his future dystopian masterpiece, Brave New World. The Roaring Twenties witnessed Huxley's literary prowess coming to life with social satires like Chrome Yellow, Antic Hay, Those Barren Leaves, and Point Counterpoint. However, it was Brave New World in 1932 that catapulted him into the literary stratosphere, offering a chilling prophecy of a society governed by mass production and Pavlovian conditioning. Amid the tumultuous backdrop of the First World War, Aldous found himself at Garsington Manor, a hub of Bloomsbury Group intellectuals, where he rubbed shoulders with luminaries like Bertrand Russell and Clive Bell. Post-war, he joined the Athenaeum, spearheaded by John Middleton Murray, and set off on a globe-trotting adventure, living part-time in Italy and crossing paths with the likes of D.H. Lawrence. In the late 1930s, Hollywood beckoned, and Aldous, accompanied by his wife Maria, son Matthew, and friend Gerald Hurd, crossed the Atlantic. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, as he navigated the glitzy terrain of Southern California, contributing to the film industry while immersing himself in the teachings of Vedanta and Eastern mysticism. Huxley's friendship with Jiddu Krishnamurti, a renowned philosopher, and his immersion in the Vedanta philosophy guided by Swami Prabhavananda, transformed his spiritual outlook. This period also saw his involvement in the Peace Pledge Union and the publication of pacifist works like Ends and Means. The 1950s brought Huxley face to face with the psychedelic revolution. His experimentations with mescaline, documented in The Doors of Perception, marked a pivotal moment, unraveling the potential of psychedelics in unlocking the doors of perception. This title, derived from a quote by the poet and artist William Blake, served as a metaphor for Huxley's exploration of altered states of consciousness through the use of psychedelic substances, particularly mescaline. Huxley's encounters with LSD and his advisory role to Timothy Leary and Richard Alpert, also goes as Ram Dass, at Harvard cemented his status as a pioneer in the exploration of altered states of consciousness. As his eyesight wavered between skepticism and miraculous recovery, Huxley delved into the intricate interplay between science and spirituality. He endorsed the principles of general semantics and championed the cultivation of a culturally uncontaminated consciousness. In 1960, Huxley, invited by Professor Huston Smith, became the Carnegie Visiting Professor of Humanities at MIT, delivering a series of lectures titled, What a Piece of Work is a Man?, delving into history, language, and art. Huxley's personal life reflected the richness of his experiences. His first marriage to Maria Nice in 1919 bore a son, Matthew, who carved his path as an author and epidemiologist. After Maria's passing in 1956, Huxley embarked on a second chapter, marrying Laura Archera in 1956, an artist, violinist, and psychotherapist. Laura, in her biographical account, highlighted Aldous's achievement of regaining his sight, highlighting the nuanced nature of his vision. Aldous Huxley's later years were marked by battles with laryngeal cancer. Undeterred by his failing health, he penned the utopian novel Island, exploring the depths of human potentialities. His lectures on human potentialities at UCSF Medical Center and the Esalen Institute laid the groundwork for the human potential movement. In a testament to his influence, Aldous Huxley was elected Companion of Literature by the Royal Society of Literature in 1962. However, his health prevented him from attending the banquet held in his honor. The climax of Huxley's extraordinary journey unfolded on November 22, 1963, on his deathbed, unable to speak due to advanced laryngeal cancer. Huxley made a written request to his wife Laura for an injection of LSD. As the world grappled with the shocking assassination of John F. Kennedy on the same day, Huxley tripped his way out of this world at the age of 69. Aldous Huxley's memorial service in London in December 1963, led by his elder brother Julian, marked the end of an era. His ashes found their resting place at the Watts Cemetery in Compton, Guildford, Surrey, England, in October 1971. Aldous Huxley's legacy lives on, not just in the pages of his novels, but in the expanses of the human consciousness he dared to explore. At the heart of Aldous Huxley's expansive philosophy of life lies a profound exploration of the human condition, an unwavering commitment to intellectual inquiry, and a visionary anticipation of the challenges and opportunities embedded in the fabric of societal evolution.
National peculiarities, or even entirely of political peculiarities. I mean, I think when the technological and applied scientific means are developed, they just tend to be used. I mean, I think one can say that the whole history of recent times,
ranging from early satirical novels to later philosophical treatises, is an intricate tapestry woven with threads of dystopian caution, mystical inquiry, and a relentless pursuit of understanding the essence of human existence. His magnum opus, Brave New World, stands as a chilling prophecy, a cautionary tale depicting a future society governed by mass production, conditioning, and pursuit of hedonistic pleasures at the expense of individual autonomy and intellectual freedom. In this dystopian masterpiece, Huxley illuminates the dangers of unchecked technological progress and the dehumanizing consequences of sacrificing individuality on the altar of societal efficiency. The protagonist of the story rebels against the situation, saying, "But I don't want comfort. I want God. I want poetry. I want real danger. I want freedom. I want goodness. I want sin." However, Huxley's vision extends beyond the bleak landscapes of dystopia. In Island, his final novel, he sketches an idyllic utopia, a counterpoint to the nightmarish vision of Brave New World. Here, Huxley imagines a society on the fictional island of Pala, where individuals strive for personal and collective enlightenment, embracing Eastern philosophy, mindfulness, and a harmonious integration of science and spirituality. Island serves as a testament to Huxley's belief in the potential for humanity to transcend its limitations and construct societies that foster genuine human flourishing. Central to Huxley's philosophy is his exploration of altered states of consciousness. His groundbreaking work, The Doors of Perception, delves into his experiences with mescaline and reflects on the nature of perception, reality, and the mind. Huxley argues that our ordinary waking consciousness is but a fraction of the potential modes of perception available to us. He advocates for the responsible use of psychedelic substances as tools for expanding consciousness and unlocking deeper dimensions of human experience. The word psychedelic comes from the Greek words psyche, soul, and delos, manifest. So, it literally means mind manifesting. It's no wonder why Huxley found such an exploration necessary.
It's one, and I don't think anybody quite knows what it does. The intensity of the experience is entirely unlike any ordinary experience. But on the other hand, it quite obviously resembles spontaneous experiences which certain artists and...
Aldous Huxley's profound impact on the counterculture movement of the New Age cultural revolution of the 1960s resonated deeply with artists and musicians seeking to break free from conventional norms and explore new realms of consciousness. Among those inspired by Huxley's visionary ideals were the iconic rock band The Doors. The band's name, The Doors, pays homage to Huxley. The members of The Doors, including the enigmatic frontman Jim Morrison, found resonance in Huxley's philosophical musings and sought to capture the essence of this expanded consciousness in their music. The band's lyrics often delved into surreal and existential themes, mirroring the psychedelic and introspective atmosphere championed by Huxley. Jim Morrison, in particular, was known for his intellectual pursuits and poetic exploration of the boundaries between reality and perception, echoing Huxley's own inquiries. Huxley's intellectual journey also encompasses a deep engagement with spirituality. Influenced by Vedanta and Eastern mysticism, he sought to reconcile the wisdom of ancient philosophies with the advancements of modern science. His essays and lectures on topics like human potentialities and the perennial philosophy reflect his belief in the intrinsic connection between science, spirituality, and the quest for human potential. Huxley encourages a holistic approach to understanding the human experience, emphasizing the importance of cultivating a culturally uncontaminated consciousness to navigate the complexities of the modern world. In essence, Aldous Huxley's philosophy of life encourages a nuanced exploration of the human psyche, a harmonious integration of science and spirituality, and a vigilant awareness of the ethical implications of societal progress and technological advancement. His visionary works serve as both cautionary tales and blueprints for a more conscious and compassionate existence. So, what are your thoughts about Huxley's philosophy of life? And if you found this video valuable in some way or another, it would mean a lot if you consider supporting the channel with a like and subscribe. God bless you.